YouTube page. Is it there? Did you get a notification for it yet?
Nope.
No, okay.
Oh shit. Hold on. I think I know why.
I haven't either.
Okay.
It's not displaying for me either, unless it won't display for me on my laptop.
Oh, shut up, Chloe. I didn't see you and Brandy McCann. You and Brandy Rose making aqua.
Apparently some no-name in NXT is getting on Mandy Rose right now. Oh, live mode right now. I can see what the delay's like. I'm currently hovering over shows. No-name in NXT is getting on Mandy Rose right now. Oh, live mode right now. I can see what the delay's like. Pretty bad. I'm currently hovering over.
There it is, right there.
Alright, so the delay's pretty bad, but they can hear you. I think. Yeah, try now.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, the delay's really bad. Okay.
Wait, that was the,
Yeah, they can. Okay, you're gonna want to start actually talking. Okay, hold on. That should work now. Yeah, they can. Okay, you're gonna want to start actually talking. Okay, hold on. Okay, it doesn't seem it's as bad now. That should work now. I think we're the only two watching right now anyway, so. Okay, it doesn't seem it's as bad now. Okay, that works. I think we're the only two watching right now anyway, so. Are we? Can you see the chat? See if there's anyone on? Okay, that works. Blank watching now. I would like to see what the blank number is. Yeah, it only said. Are you on, Brad?
am I on it?
Blank watching now. I would like to see what the blank number is. Yeah, it only said. Are you on, Brad? Yeah. Does it say you're watching it? Unless it doesn't count. I don't think it counts me. That's fine. Oh shit, the audio's coming through the fucking... Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to mute the stream. Okay. So, the delay's pretty bad for the audio. Okay, now you're on. I can see you now. Okay. So, we're gonna be experiencing things before you guys do on those watching the stream. For those that don't know, I'm Cole. That's Brad on the other end of the line. You can't see him or me, obviously. Brad, say hi.
Hello, guys. How you doing?
It's not a TV talk show or a news network. Why'd you take so long to respond?
Sorry.
Okay, anyway. Welcome to our universe mode, anyone watching. We're going to be doing a huge draft, as I said in my video earlier. Basically, we're going to be drafting every superstar in the game, past and present, except for Enzo Amore due to the allegations, the serious allegations, and his release from the company. Other superstars in the game that have been released from the company will be in the game, mainly because their firing wasn't as severe as the one of Enzo
Morris.
Yeah. So, we're going to get started, I guess. We're going to go ahead into my universe and superstars, and we're going to start from the top. Adam Cole is in NXT, but if one of us chooses to, he can be one of the... Oh, before I'm getting ahead of myself, actually. So, the rules are, and I'm going to be typing them out in the description, or in the chat, so the rules will be pretty simple to follow. It's Raw in SmackDown. I guess I'll be Raw and Bradley, you'll be SmackDown.
Yep, just as usual.
Alright, so it's going to be drafting to Raw, SmackDown, and 205 Live. NXT's roster will stay pretty much the same, but each show will get each show will get 5 superstars, maximum of 5 superstars from NXT to their brand. So all superstars must go. All 200 something superstars in the game are going to be on a show by the end of the draft, debating on where they're from or where they go is a completely different story. But each show, Raw, SmackDown, and 205 Live, each get 5 superstars from NXT. All superstars must go, comma. Go away, dog. Go away, bud. Go away, bud. Go. Max 5 from NXT. Max 5 from NXT. All superstars must go. Max 5 drafted. From Max 5 from NXT to Raw, SD, and 205. Alright, the rules are in the description, and we're going to start with Adam Cole, who's not typically in the game, but I downloaded him because I like the Undisputed Era.
Me too, buddy.
So, Adam Cole could stay in NXT, or one of us could go. I suppose we need to flip a coin first.
Yeah, go get a coin, boy.
Okay. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Alright, SmackDown is tails, heads is Raw, as it should be. Okay, and I'm going to be completely truthful with Brad. The answer is heads. I'm going to show him how I caught it. So the draft starts Raw. I didn't influence the coin, as Brad can tell you guys. There is a tails side to this coin. That's
You're not Two-Face, man.
that's President Kennedy, and that is the presidential seal. I don't know why I have an American half dollar, but I do. I'm Canadian. That's weird. So,
Thank God you're not Two-Face.
and if we draft somebody, that doesn't mean necessarily we draft their team. So if I get Adam Cole, if I take Adam Cole, doesn't necessarily mean I'm taking the whole Undisputed Era. You get who you get. If you miss the whole tag team, they're singles competitors now. So I'm gonna leave Adam Cole in NXT. So
All right.
my first draft pick is going to be from SmackDown.
Oh.
He's the current. Again, we're going to be vacating the titles, but currently he's the United States Champion, AJ Styles. We'll be moving from SmackDown to Raw. SmackDown, your go.
Alright, let's see. This is going to be hard, but SmackDown's first pick. He is it?
Okay, no, you're
Oh boy.
you're hurt. Okay, that's good. Any minute now. First picks are usually the hardest ones.
Alright, I got it.
Okay.
He was the first
Any minute.
Universal Champion.
First picks are usually
Finn Balor.
Okay, Finn.
He was the first
Yeah. Okay, they can hear you. That's good.
Universal Champion.
Good. Finn Balor. He's this way. I don't know why I'm scrolling. Finn Balor. No longer on Raw. Hate to see you go. That's how a draft works. Second pick for Raw. is again going to be a huge name in modern day WWE, and we will see later on tonight inside the first ever 7-man Elimination Chamber match. He is the man. He is Mr. Monday Night. Monday Night Seth Rollins. I don't know why I'm going to S to R. I'm keeping one half. The current. They're no longer champions after this, unless if you take Dean Ambrose. But my second pick is Seth Rollins.
All right.
Former world champion, former tag champion, current tag champion, Mr. Monday Night, Seth Rollins.
All right. For me, is a man who put his body on the line at TakeOver Philadelphia against Adam Cole. My second pick is Aleister Black.
There's a very unique second pick. Where is he? There he is. So, being drafted from NXT to SmackDown Live, Aleister Black. SmackDown, you now have 4 more NXT drafts.
Got it wrong.
I was just making an informed decision, and I called you SmackDown, not Bradley. I'm weird. Okay. My third pick, yes, will complete the Raw Tag Team Champions, just so I don't get rid of them, and they can possibly keep the titles. My second pick, I don't remember any of his nicknames, the Lunatic Fringe. Dean Ambrose stays on Raw. Okay. SmackDown, your third pick, please.
I'm trying to think because I want to drop a tag team.
But what if I like one the tag team member you don't take?
Well, there's still the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champs. So, my third draft pick is the Usos.
Which one? You don't get them as a tag team. You get one.
Oh,
right
Jey
now.
Uso.
First Uso and third pick of SmackDown Live is Jey Uso. I'll let you take them, but they're staying on SmackDown Live. Okay. So one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso, stays on SmackDown as the third pick to SmackDown Live. Okay. My fifth. That was your fourth pick, not your third. What am I saying? I'm so confused right
Your
now.
fourth pick, pal.
It's my fourth pick? I thought I just made my
Yes,
fourth
it's
one.
your fourth pick.
Oh, okay. Oops, I'm confusing myself here. Okay, my fourth pick is going to be... Who would I want to see on Raw? I'm trying to think who I want to see on Raw.
What? Where is Nan Sweater?
Raw's fourth pick is going to be the Dead Man, the Phenom, the Undertaker. Who who I guess is now a full-time wrestler. Please, God, don't let us see anything of him tonight. Let him take a year off. Don't let him be back at another WrestleMania. As much as I love The Undertaker, don't let him show up at WrestleMania.
Alright.
SmackDown's fourth pick.
Fourth pick is Jimmy Uso.
So the Usos will be completed. Jamie. So you're not breaking up, brothers. Both are staying on SmackDown Live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's kind of harder than I thought it was going to be. My next pick will be a name staying on Monday Night Raw. Currently, in real life, she's the Raw Women's Champion. Unfortunately, in the game, for some odd reason, it's Sasha Banks. But currently, the 5th member of Raw is Alexa Bliss.
Okay. For SmackDown's fifth pick. Ooh. Is this hard? Because I got two women on night.
Doesn't have to be a woman. Can be anyone.
SmackDown's fifth pick. I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't have to be a woman. Can be anyone.
That she's on the main roster. But in the game, I'm pretty sure she says it's NXT. So I'm going with the Empress of Tomorrow. Asuka.
SmackDown's 5th pick. NXT Women's Champion. Oh, not Raw. The Empress of Tomorrow. Asuka. Okay. Raw's next pick. We are going to go with a Canadian.
Ooh.
This Canadian has multiple title reigns under their name. They have become a cult icon in Canada. One of the biggest Canadian wrestlers. And I'm not talking about Edge. Yeah, let's be honest, I'm talking about Edge. I want Edge. Edge cleared for wrestling, I guess, years after his retirement, is being drafted to Monday Night Raw. I leave the room for you, SmackDown. Make a move.
Okay, Raw. Alright, well, here's my question. Does custom characters count?
Not yet. Get rid of the actual roster first.
Alright.
Depends
So,
on who they
Raw
are, to
six-
be honest, but
Our sixth pick. Let me think. I got one.
so can we exploit Finn Balor Demon being a character, and I take that? Alright, anyway, your 6th pick.
My sixth pick is the legendary WWE champion. And he has won many titles. And he's defeated Brock Lesnar many times. And his 3 words are: he lies, he cheats, he steals. Eddie Guerrero.
Who's gonna be my next fucking... Eddie Guerrero goes to SmackDown. I'm pissed. He was gonna be my next pick. Okay. Well, um, you see, my first NXT call up is going to be Elias.
Oh.
Just 'cause. So Elias, welcome to Raw.
Please don't make it that you want to walk with Elias.
Okay, SmackDown. Your turn.
Oh boy.
7th pick, SmackDown.
My 7th
Here you
pick.
go.
You haven't said his name. But I'm going with the big dog, Roman Reigns.
You can have him.
I can't have it.
I don't want him. Win the world title at rank 28. Good fucking luck, kid. Welcome to SmackDown. Or you should be saying that, rather.
Welcome to SmackDown, Roman.
Speaking of Samoans, in the Anawahi family, I'm probably butchering that, but I'm going with his better, stronger cousin, the $30 million making, Hollywood ruling, The Rock, is coming back to Monday Night Raw. Or, as he stated it, gets soundbite. Finally! I'm not gonna do it, I'm sick. Anyway, The Rock has come home. No, yes. No, goddamn it. I clicked the wrong button. Sign show Raw. Click that button. That button. God damn it. Okay. SmackDown, I lay down the challenge to you. Top The Rock.
Well, for SmackDown, but I'm going to say he's always been a risk taker, and as well, he is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I'm talking about the charismatic enigma,
Break it.
Jeff Hardy.
I was gonna say. Yef? You want Yef?
Or Brother Nero.
He's not. Well, I mean, I could make Brother Nero, I guess. But he's not Brother Nero yet. Okay. Who do I want? Who does Raw want? I want someone that encapsulates WWE. This pick, although should have gone earlier, but was kind of forgotten about. They encapsulate what it means to be a WWE superstar. They are what you think of when you hear the three initials of the World Wrestling Entertainment. They're what you think of when you hear WWE. What you think of when WWE, when his music plays. He is the most iconic WWE superstar of all time. And I'm not talking about Hulk Hogan. I'm talking about the man, the face that runs the place, Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena.
Fuck you.
Welcome to Raw, my friend. Welcome to Raw. Even though, I mean, technically he's a Raw superstar right now, because he's as much of a free agent as John Cena is. Why is he showing up on all their pay-per-views? Free agents don't show up on pay-per-views. You can't get inside a Raw exclusive pay-per-view elimination chamber. You can't get inside the chamber if you're a free agent. You like, damn it, John.
All right.
Now here's the question: Do you take someone?
SmackDown's next pick.
Do you take someone who means something to WWE as a whole? Do you take someone that means something to Raw as a whole to get back? do you take someone from SmackDown as as driving further force that you are SmackDown strong, or do you complete the Hardy Boys?
Well, as one friend has always said, as one person has always said, brother Hunter, I knew you'd come. So I'm bringing in the broken brilliance, the woken brilliance of Matthew Hardy.
Well, actually, you're just bringing home weird Matt Hardy with white hair for some odd reason. You don't know. I don't know. He just has white hair. It's not explained. He's not... Again, I can make the Woken versions of their outfits if you want. Neither one of us? Oh, yes, I have. He was my first pick. Fuck. My next pick is quite a glorious one, if you know what I mean.
You bitch.
I don't even remember what number we're on, but the current NXT champion, Bobby Roode, is coming to Raw.
7.
No, way past 7. I'm ahead of you.
Okay, to 8 maybe.
No, I don't know. We're a little... We stopped counting. At this point, counting's just gonna get confusing. SmackDown, your next pick is...
My next pick. She is basically the girl version of me. And the lady that I want to fuck.
Whoa, okay. He's talking about Bailey. He's getting Bailey. Bailey will go to SmackDown.
Her name.
It's Bailey. We know.
Yeah, I'm getting Bailey.
Yeah, you're getting Bailey. You ruined it with that one comment. I'm sorry. Speaking of people that have had sex, no, I'm kidding. Okay, you know, excuse me. You know, The Undertaker is backstage, currently signing his Raw contract. And I thought of another person that has had a lot of historic moments on Raw. And, well, no one else could come to mind except the devil's favorite demon, The Undertaker's just little brother, Kane. But what version of Kane do I want? I kind of want Kane 98 just because I like that outfit more than this one.
It's up to you. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna strip this Kane of being on a show. Oh, wait, not on SmackDown. Here, you can have one version. So that's another thing I should mention now, since there's multiple versions of certain characters in the game, like Kane, Sting, Stone Cold, The Undertaker. We can only have one version of that character in the game. So realistically, it's not going to be 200 characters in the universe mode. It's going to be close to that number, but characters with more than one version. There is literally like 6 versions of Sting in this game or something. Not each version of Sting is going to be around. One version of Sting, one version of Undertaker, one version of Kane, one version of John Cena. Currently, you can see 3 John Cenas on screen, 2 Kanes on screen. So there's 2 Bret Harts, So only one version of each character. There's 3 Triple H's, so I'm gonna go with the 1998 version of Kane just due to the fact that I like that mask more. SmackDown.
Alright. So, for SmackDown's next pick, we haven't said him, but he's also in the historic first ever 7-man Elimination Chamber. But I'm going with, and he's saying beautifully against Elias. And you know those 3 words. You're gonna get these hands.
You're gonna get these hands. That's 5 words.
5 words, sorry.
Nope, doesn't exist apparently.
I'm going with
Can't
the
find him.
woman.
Yeah, but there he is, Bronathan Strowman. Number 1 in power rankings. You know, sad to see him go from Raw. It'll be just as entertaining to watch him beat up your guys, if not more. I'ma draft Bradley Rowell.
Don't draft me.
Alright. I'm just gonna do this, and whoever it lands on, I'm gonna draft. I'm kidding, obviously I'm thinking. My next pick held the longest undefeated streak before Asuka. The man that apparently time forgot because he got in the ring and basically was the same man that left. The WCW icon, Goldberg, comes back for one more run. SmackDown. I leave it to you.
SmackDown. SmackDown is gonna keep, in real life, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
So SmackDown.
Woo!
SmackDown retains the current in IRL SmackDown Women's Champion. In the game it's Natalya, but hey, we'll change all that soon, I guess. Charlotte stays to SmackDown. Why do I have 2 versions of Chris Danger? Weird. Oh yeah. I'm going to complete the best Canadian tag team of all time. Edge and Christian. Raw's next pick. Christian. Raw's next pick. Edge. Wait, what? No, Christian. What am I talking about? SmackDown.
SmackDown's pick. Whew, how do I say it? They are. This man is one of the coolest tag teams of all time. But I know, like you said, you gotta pick one. So I'm going with the dancing master himself. Go.
Is staying on SmackDown Live.
Yes, he is.
Alright, well.
What the fuck did you do, Fred?
I think I muted you by accident.
You deleted me by accident?
No, muted you.
You bitch.
I fixed it. I mean, he's not in the game, but Kenny Omega's in here magically. I don't know who did that.
Oh, I don't know who that either.
Hmm. 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 Raw's next pick will be another man who stays on Raw, the current Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
That is.
SmackDown
Well,
is your
SmackDown,
move.
Let's see. He is the self-proclaimed face of America. New face of America, sorry. And he's staying on SmackDown. Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Oh, he's the number one contender for AJ Styles World United States Championship. And Sami Zayn is his enemy. Interesting. It's weird to look back at the game now and like see what's different just a few months later. Although when the game was released, Sasha Banks wasn't the Raw Women's Champion, so I'm not sure what their idea was.
Call me unicorn.
Alright. My next pick is currently in real life sitting on the shelf due to a move done to her by Sasha Banks. She's now the manager. She's the leader and manager of Absolution. Paige is staying on Raw. Oh.
SmackDown's next pick. Well, I know that she is on NXT.
Is that your third pick from NXT?
But in real life, she's on SmackDown. I don't think it's my fifth pick.
That's a third.
Oh, third pick. Sorry, thank you.
I think it's your third from NXT. Because who else did you take? You took
No, I think it's not.
Asuka.
And Aleister Black.
Yeah, so it's your third.
So my third pick from NXT. She is the leader of the Riot Squad.
God damn it, why do you always take my Ruby Riot? I'm always about to say her as my next pick, but I keep forgetting, and then you're like... Eh. Also, did you notice they spelled Ruby Riot wrong?
Yeah, I know.
There's not a second T.
There's only one T.
How dare they?
How dare they?
It's not even that I like Ruby Riot, I just, like... I don't know why, I just want Ruby Riot on my thing, and I'm not even that big of a Ruby Riot fan. I don't know why.
I just want a threesome.
That's weird.
Oh,
okay. Oh, that was unexpected. Oh, I may as well... Okay, while I'm here, I'm going to assign Roderick Strong to 205 Live. He is going to 205 Live permanently. I have, what? 2? So this will also be my third pick if I choose from NXT. Right? Elias and Bobby. So yeah, it'll be my third. Okay, so... My third pick from NXT is going to be a man who previously worked in the company and was slated to be the future of the WWE. His name is Drew McIntyre. Your next pick, SmackDown Live.
SmackDown's next pick.
Oh damn, he's like automatically third for the Universal title.
That's awesome.
Well, that's another thing we have to do. We're gonna we might change championships along the line, and stuff like that.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to think, because couldn't, like, download competitors that we have, such as Kenny Omega, can he be drafted?
I suppose. Because Adam Cole's up for choice, so why can't Kenny Omega?
Well...
Oh, for those that don't know, Adam Cole and the other two members of the Undisputed Era are very good models in the community creations, but they are not in the base game, because they debuted after everyone's scans were already done, and they were working on other scans for other games. I believe NBA came out after.
Pretty sure.
After WWE, so they were working on the scans, I believe, for NBA. Correct me if I'm wrong. So they didn't have time to go back, and the NXT Next Generations and the Enduring Icons pack were all already scanned. Everything was scanned up beforehand for the models. That's why certain superstars that people wanted in the game aren't in the games themselves. So that's why I downloaded Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era, because I enjoy the team, so I made them. I also watched. I literally only watched Wrestle Kingdom 12 because of Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. So there's that. So yes, Kenny Omega and other real life characters I downloaded from community creations are available, along with the ones I've created. But save the ones I've created for the very end. But again, yes,
right.
You can get Kenny Omega if you would wish.
Well, if you all have seen the Being the Elite series, you know that Bullet Club is...
Quiet, Tico, no.
You got Team Kenny and Team Cody. To me, personally, I love Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is one of the best wrestlers that I've known. Cody, I'm just going to say this out loud right now. He just wants to be the leader.
Come here.
And
Come here,
he wants
bud.
to act like a cocksucker. So my pick, and I hope that my pick kicks the American Nightmare's head off with the V trigger. And he's now reunited with Kota Ibushi.
He picks Kenny Omega. Dear Christ, you take forever.
Which I pick Kenny Omega. And Cody Rhodes, or should I say Cody, at Supercard of Honor, Omega is the true leader. Bullet Club.
Oh my dear fuck. Okay, on that note, after Kenny Omega is drafted to SmackDown, we're going to take a brief intermission.
Yes, we should.
I'm going to write it into the chat so that anyone joining knows. We're going to take a brief intermission. My dogs need out. And when we return, Raw will be the next pick.
So don't go away. We'll be right back.
I spelled mission wrong. Intermission. BRB. I'll actually write B. Right back.
After these messages.
I'm actually putting that. No, I'm not. There's no point. Brief intermission. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to mute you now. Alright, so say your final goodbye to the before the intermission.
So we're right back after these messages, everybody. Take care.
Alright, that was Bradley Ralph. I don't know if he can hear me still, but you guys won't be able to hear him, and I can't hear him anymore. But he's still there. I can see him. And again, that's the end for me. You might still hear audio coming through the mic. That's just because I don't want to turn off the mic because it's a boot up time for some reason, and I don't want to deal with that. The stream will still be going, so if you're joining, please notice the chat. Brief animation, be right back. We'll see you in just a moment. Okay, I'm ready to go. I don't know about Bradley. Bradley, are you there? Bradley? Bradley? Hello?
One down, three to go.
Can you hear me, Brad?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just give me a
Jesus
second.
Christ.
God, I'm getting dressed and I got short.
Your audio is turned way the fuck up. Okay, hold on. I can deal with that.
Hey, hold on.
Nope, that's even worse. Okay. Say something?
Abuka laka buka.
Okay. I did say something. I didn't specify what it had to
You
be.
told me to say something.
Yeah?
Abuka laka buka.
Okay, it's weird. Okay. Sweet. Well, that's convenient that I landed on my next pick.
Straw, you were for straps.
Yeah, my next pick in whatever round this is
Wait, hold on.
is.
Welcome back, guys. We are back.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that yet. Hold on. And we back. And welcome back, everybody. Thanks for waiting through that brief intermission period. We both had small things we need to do. I had to take my dogs out. He had to do whatever he had to do. It's not really all that important. Now, back on to the draft.
He's the hunter. I'm the hunted.
Sure. I don't know. Right now, we're just using our real names. Ooh, Neville. I wish I could take him, but he's a cruiserweight. Speaking of which, get him off Raw. He's not on Raw anymore. He's a cruiserweight. You know, I took one member of the. Oh, not one member. I took one. One member of this relationship. May as well pick up the one everyone watches for. Fearless Nikki is coming to Raw.
So let's see. SmackDown's next pick. I've had 3 people in my head, but it's so hard. But I know one of them is a version of Sting. I'm going with the NWO Wolfpack. Sting.
Why?
Because I'm the Wolf.
Like, of all Stings, you're getting the one with the weird goatee.
Who cares, brother?
Alright, you can have them. Okay, well, she's a Canadian icon.
Uh-oh, I know what you're doing.
In the first ever women's Royal Rumble match, she put on a hell of a display, eventually being eliminated by Sasha Banks. I'm of course talking about Trish Stratus.
F-U-C-K.
Mind you, she started out as a model. Like, she was literally only brought in because of how attractive she was. And she left WWE, one of the best female wrestlers of all time.
Oh god, give me my word. Alright, my turn. Raw's next. is a man who used to manage the Hardy Boys, but he's now in the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm talking about a man who lives on Bad Street, USA. Michael P.S. Hayes.
Okay.
Pure sexy Hayes.
Another one you can just have. Go ahead. I suppose she is my women's champion. And I enjoy most of her matches, so Sasha Banks will stay on Monday Night Raw.
Alright, so my turn now. SmackDown's pick is one of my favorite SmackDown wrestlers. And I forgot to tell you, Cole, and to all the fans here,
The whole two of us?
happy Rusev Day.
I hate you.
So I'm picking Rusev.
I hate you. We're not friends anymore.
Boo.
Nope, putting them on Raw.
Wait, hold on. Look at this one.
Rusev stays on SmackDown.
Here it is. We don't just set the bar. We are the bar.
No. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, I see him now.
I'm done.
I go.
I walked away. I'm done. Walking away. Can't go far. There's a wall.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I'm done.
I had to come back. There was a wall. I'm upset.
Wall's so upset.
You know what? Speaking of the bar, I'm taking Sheamus.
Fuck you, man. He took Sheamus because we did it. Sheamus, the guy that's like on the bar. He took one of our guys for the draft. I was gonna do that because I was gonna put the bar for us.
Well, you shouldn't have done it on my turn, dumbass.
Oh, damn it.
Where'd he go? Sheamus. What? Shit. Oh, there it is. Kind of forgot how to spell Sheamus for a second. Oh, he's staying on Raw. Okay.
Staying on SmackDown.
Sheamus is staying on Raw.
Oh, alright, well. Whew. For SmackDown's next pick, I'm going to complete the Fabulous Freebirds. And I'm going with Buddy Rogers. Buddy Rogers.
There's two members of. There's more than two members. Buddy Rogers, anyway. There's a third member of the Fabulous Freebirds, but okay. Buddy Roberts. Okay, well. Have I picked another NXT person yet? No, just Elias and Bobby, right?
Elias, Bobby, and what was the third person?
I can't remember.
Uh,
Elias, Bobby.
I think Oscar.
No, Oscar's yours. Yeah,
No, I think I'd kill Oscar.
Elias, hold on. Elias, Bobby, they're both on Raw. Elias, Bobby. Oh, Hideo is supposed to be 205. I thought I switched that already. I did. I think I only took the 2. I don't think I took a 3rd.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
Hold
What's
on.
your McIntyre?
Drew. So it's my 4th. My 4th pick from NXT ended up being the man I said I would leave in NXT, but I like him so much. I really wish I could have like his taunt thing. My whatever if pick is Adam Cole. Because technically he's not. Because technically he's not supposed to be in the game, so.
Alright, my draft pick. She's staying on SmackDown, and she's gonna feel the glow. Naomi.
Staying on SmackDown Live is the former SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And staying on Monday Night Raw is the former women's champion, former and 6 times women's champion, Mickie James.
You damn it.
You know, if she wins tonight, she ties Trish.
Oh yeah, she would.
She's not going to. If anyone wins, it's going to be Sasha Bailey or Alexa, and most likely it's going to be Alexa. But if she wins, if Mickie James wins, she ties with Trish Stratus with the most reigns as a women's champion.
Yes, she would.
All
right.
Yeah, and then
My draft pick.
And then I guess if Randy wins,
Jax.
well, Nia Jax.
Yeah, Nia Jax, baby.
Oh, okay, wait, no, yeah, move her to SmackDown. I was like, wait, no, she just stayed. No, she's going to SmackDown. Okay. So, I think someone just joined. Here, I don't know. Or someone joined. 3
It's
left.
just me, man.
No, there's another person.
Hello, other person.
Yeah, hi, welcome. The 2 other people in the stream are me and him moderating the chat, which you can tell. Oh. Anyway, welcome. We're doing a draft. You probably don't like being singled out or anything, so we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
so
keep going.
It's Raw's pick, and we're gonna go with another NXT talent who's also downloaded. The second member.
What's your 5th pick?
4th pick. 4th NXT pick. It is my 5th. No, I can't complete the Undisputed Era? Ooh.
If you take one of them,
you know, I'll leave the other two in NXT. I will, at least.
because I still got 2 picks.
You do. My 5th pick. The man who recently got fired from NXT in real life. Some may call him Johnny Wrestling, but he will always be known as Johnny Gargano. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, Johnny.
Alright, so I think I have 2 picks left, right?
Yes, for
NXT.
NXT, you have 2 more. Oh. Sorry, we lost Bradley for a moment. Okay, go. You like cut out for a second, so.
Well, I love these 2 so much.
Again, you can only take one at a time, so.
They are former. Well, this guy.
This guy.
They
are. Oh, sorry. This guy is.
A former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion. and a former Ring of Honor champion. I'm going with Kyle O'Reilly.
I hate you. Why can't you just leave them in Why can't you just leave them in NXT? They technically don't exist. That's actually a pretty good Kyle O'Reilly. Like, you would have fooled me if that was if you told me this Kyle O'Reilly was done by the people at 2K. I would actually kind of believe you. Same with the Adam Cole. I really want to let this guy pick who's next for me. Yeah, you know what? Guy watching, I don't know if you have the ability to type in chat with whatever device you're using, but if you do, I'm going to leave it to you. You can choose who's the next person on Raw. If they're not already on Raw or SmackDown, we'll let you know, obviously, but you get the whole 200 thing. Plus, I also have Cody Rhodes and someone else downloaded. I can't remember who though. So yeah, out of the entire roster in the game, you have the pick.
You have the power.
So
to pick.
I know we're gonna have to wait for the delay, but feel free to vote for Raw. Yeah. Okay.
Power.
Oh, he left. Wow. Rude.
Wow, what a dick.
Okay,
What a dick.
I guess that guy's not choosing to, cause you're still watching the stream, right?
Yes, I am, buddy.
Yeah. I like how I'm okay. My two screens are less than 5 feet apart. I'm playing on this huge 70-inch TV, and I'm watching this, and I'm watching what I'm doing, and I'm watching the stream on my goddamn laptop too, so that nothing's going wrong. Because I'm streaming off my PS4, and that's not always the most trustworthy thing. So I'm literally watching what I'm doing twice because the delay is so bad. Ooh. Hmm?
Like, the delay is so funny.
Yeah. Do you have it muted?
No, I don't have it muted.
Oh, yeah. So I have it muted. I have the stream muted, and every once in a while I unmute it to check if my mic's still working. And then the delay is so bad, I can hear myself talking. It's like 2 sentences back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Your next pick.
My next pick. The next pick on Monday Night Raw, because my fan interaction thing decided not to work, is going to be the Irish Lass Kicker and former first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. Well, not former first ever, but former SmackDown Women's Champion, the Bexploder herself, Becky Lynch.
Okay.
You know, this will get more. Hopefully, this will get more views once it goes up as a video.
Probably.
'Cause one of them has 35, so you know, 35 views. That's more than any I've ever had.
My next pick, buddy. And you know I'm gonna be a dick, but I'm gonna reunite Red Dragon, and I'm going with the infamous Bobby Fish. That's my fifth and final
Ooh,
NXT.
Bobby Fish. Do you think
think
Taker will
Taker
cost
will-
Cena the win at Elimination Chamber? I don't know, because there's no real story for Undertaker Cena. What's the point? What would be the point in seeing it? If that is what's gonna happen, I think Cena will lose, and he'll be the final one out, and it'll be him grabbing a mic and saying, I don't care who it is, who you are, I want to fight you at WrestleMania, whoever wants to do that, come out and fight, basically. So he sets out an open challenge, I'm John Cena, you're going to fight me at WrestleMania type of deal, and then all we hear is the gong, and that's it. I think you don't see Undertaker. You might hear him, but I think it'll be more of a Undertaker Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania type thing where he doesn't show up at first. All you hear the gong or his voice. But I think it'll be Cena upset that he lost, so he takes it out with the mic. What do you think, Bradley? Do you think it's going to go anything like that?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there is a possibility Taker just shows up in the chamber, but there's no story for that. Yeah, there's no story yet for Taker. It's awfully late for a Taker story to start, as it is. So, it's my. Is it my go?
Yes, it is.
All right, so I'm gonna get another historic achieving woman in WWE. The first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Carmella. I don't know if I forget if she's ever been on Raw, but she's coming back to Raw. Either way.
No, she has never been on Raw.
Well, she's on Raw now. SmackDown. Bradley, it is.
SmackDown's next pick is the wife of Rusev, Lana.
Why do you say things so weird? Okay, Lana is a manager only.
Aw, damn it.
Yeah. She's on SmackDown no matter what because of Rusev.
Okay, well.
I mean, I could probably make her or download her, but for now, she's not in the game.
Okay, let's see. Mojo Rawley then.
Okay, well, he's staying on SmackDown. Cool. This is Hype Bros, so this is actually a good version of Mojo.
You got the Hype Bros. Hype.
He's still here? No, he left. Why does everyone keep leaving me? I'm sad. I don't know if he actually did, but it's saying he did. So why does everyone think Taker is gonna do something with Cena at the Chamber? Like, there's no story, there's no reason for it. Same thing with no reason for Roman Reigns to win his Chamber match, or to win the Chamber match. But he's going to, and everyone knows it. Oh. You there? Yeah. Okay.
I'm here, buddy.
Yeah, sorry, I heard the beep of death for a second, so. But yeah, it's like the same thing with Roman Reigns. If WWE listened to the fans, they would know hardly anyone wants Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar again. The last time it happened at Mania, and we all saw what happened. It was a boring match. They got booed. The best part about it was when we heard Seth Rollins' music hit. You see this black and blonde haired kid, or not kid, he's older than I am by well over. You saw this black and blonde haired dude sprinting from the back holding this golden briefcase, literally saving the match, coming out on top. That's the only way to save that kind of match. But Baron Corbin had to go and spend his briefcase and fail. Or then again, John Cena cost him it, but and yeah, story. There's no story for Roman to win. There's nothing there other than Vince McMahon masturbating himself to big sweaty men. Like, there's nothing there.
Why would you say that?
Because I segued. Raw's next pick is a man who knows what real wrestling entertainment is about. The CEO of the company, or CCO, I forget which he is. He's important. I'm getting Triple H, but I can't choose what version I can either keep bald Triple H, or I can get cool long hair Triple H. I'm gonna stick with bald Triple H because he's already on Raw and I don't want to have to switch it. So, terrible segue into my Triple H selection, but I did it nonetheless. SmackDown, your next pick.
Zack Ryder.
To complete the Hype Bros. I appreciate
The
that.
Hype Bros thing.
I complete that. Alright, he's staying on SmackDown. Since he's right here, and he's arguably the worst part of the New Day, I'm not going to go after Xavier, but I will go after the muscle of the New Day, Bigathan E. Bigathan? Bigathan. Why am I trying to turn everything into a thin? Jonathan, Bobathan, Bradathan. I've said all of them. Anyway, Big E, not the Langston. They dropped the Langston part. Sorry, that beeping you might hear is Bradley's call being dropped. There we go.
Yeah, Bradathan called.
Bradathan. I don't think I've ever actually said that one. Anyway, so actually, speaking of last names being dropped, Big E Langston, I don't know why that one was dropped. I think Big E just sounded better. But did you notice how on Raw that Apollo Crews, his last name wasn't used? It was just Apollo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you know that why that was? Why his last name just disappeared? The shooting at Parkland.
I did not know that.
Yeah, the guy's last name was Cruz.
What? I know I'm dumb kidding.
Roasted from the back. Anyway,
Yeah, roasted from the back. I know.
Anyway, yeah, the shooter, or one of the shooters, I guess. I don't know if there was more than one. I'm not really well versed on the subject, but the shooter was named Cruz. Can you listen or shut the fuck up?
I'm listening.
The shooter had the last name Cruz, and Vince McMahon wants it taken off TV forever, so that there's no relation to him and the shooter. So it's just Apollo now. It's not Apollo Crews. So when Titus said Cruz can't lose, it wasn't supposed to happen, and the graphics weren't supposed to get made, but they were made. So you could say those graphics were quite, or no, you could say they put on quite a big show. I'm not picking Big Show, but because it's your pick. Oh wait, no, is it my pick?
Yeah.
No, because you picked Zack Ryder. Oh no, I went right to Big
E.
E. It's your pick. I was just making a joke. I'm mad at myself for that joke, but I made it.
I'm gonna go with Apollo.
Oh, you can call him Cruz in here. You can. Is Apollo Crews a cruiserweight? Yeah. Is he a cruiserweight? Is he?
No, he's a heavyweight.
You think?
He's a jackrabat.
He's a jackrabat. Because we haven't been putting people on 205 Live, but we could be. And he's instantly enemies with Kalisto. What the fuck? Kalisto's on 205 Live though, so. I'm going to complete. Well, not complete. I'm going to select the second member of the New Day.
Kofi Kingston.
Kofido Kingstino. Yep, that was a little bit racist. Not to Kofi. I don't know to who, but someone, somewhere, somehow. SmackDown.
Alright, that's SmackDown.
Connor. Why is Connor more intimidating in game than in real life? That's not allowed.
I'm gonna take the melodious voice of Aided English.
Rusev Day is now complete.
Rusev Day is complete.
Why am I? He's already on SmackDown. Why did I click Raw? What am I doing? Oh, he's supposed to be only a cruiserweight. Get him off Raw. Oh, Jesus. Why is Raw 20 bigger than Raw? What the fuck? Okay.
Calm down.
No. Like, Raw is 20 people bigger than SmackDown. Almost. It's 15 more people.
I don't know.
Jesus. Because you haven't selected as many people that are on Raw as I've taken away from SmackDown. I'm guessing.
Yep.
Well. My next pick is part of one of the most famous wrestling companies, or families, in the world. His father, you would say, is the American Dream. His brother is the most controversial superstar of all time. I'm of course talking about... I just
You.
crossed that road.
You dick.
Oh,
I knew you were gonna show your colors.
look, he has more than one attire. That's neat. Is that his Wrestle Kingdom 12 attire? Did he wear red and white at Wrestle Kingdom? I can't remember.
He wore red and white and he had, like, white hair.
Yeah, I don't know. He's going to Raw.
You.
That's a really good Cody Rhodes. I'm wondering if they just... I don't know if you can do this on console, but I'm wondering if they just took the model from his last game and just put it into this one. Although, his last game as in WWE games were Stardust, so...
So we know your style. You're on Team Cody and I'm on Team Kenny.
No, you just took Kenny. And I'm on
Team Kenny all the way. Alright, my turn.
Do you know what I'm curious about?
What?
Dusty Rhodes has tattoos, right? But you don't know about them because he's covered in that suit all day. I wonder if the game has them.
Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, look, it's me. Here you go. My character. Why is he doing a derpy smile?
What the hell? What the hell?
And this one's just a fake Finn Balor.
That's the dirtiest smile I've ever seen.
And that's probably more accurate to who I am. Or to what character I would do.
That should be my smile. But...
Oh, look, Corey Graves.
Well, you downloaded Corey Graves?
Actually, I made Corey Graves. I think. Or I modified him a lot to look like what he is now, but... I have Corey Graves. The man with the best record ever.
Why the hell do you have like a Finn Balor?
Oh, because I was doing a practice run of a universe mode save file that I was going to make videos out of. It was going to be my character as a copycat. And his first character he copied was Finn. And he copied the demon. The next one was going to be Kane. Like, if I go up to that version of me, attire 2 is Kane.
Alright, so it's my turn now.
For some odd reason, Kane doing Too Sweet. Again, I don't know. Yeah, it's your turn. You can pick. Actually, I just took Cody.
So, like you said, you can pick multiple
one version of
version.
One version of a character with multiple versions. So there's 3 versions of me. You can only pick the one, and I would pick that one, but we're not picking us yet. Unless you want to pick you, then go ahead. But there's plenty of characters to go around. Hey, look, Dusty.
Well, I do want to, but...
Ooh, look, Elias. Or Elijah. Oh, God.
Elijah, baby.
God, I forgot how veiny I made him. Ember moon, 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 Emma, 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 Enzo Amore, got fired.
So I'm gonna pick.
Yep.
Ooh. It's gonna be hard, brother. I'm going to pick the newest inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame,
Jeff Jarrett?
Ivory. Oh, I'm happy Jeff Jarrett's in it.
Makes no sense, but yeah, Jeff Jarrett's... So Jeff Jarrett's not in the game, so you can't have the latest inductee. You can have the second last inductee.
Ivory.
You can have Ivory. Oh, she doesn't have pants. I haven't used Ivory in the game yet. I thought she wore pants. Weird. Nope, not Raw. Thank you. I swear to God, she wore pants. Not just... Okay, weird. Well... you see, technically Finn Balor Demon is a completely different character. It's not just Finn Balor. It's Finn Balor's true self. So I'm going with the Demon. No, I'm kidding. Oh look, everyone's favorite son. Jim Neidhart. Ooh.
I'm laughing at the delay. Because she's like, I can't believe she's wearing that pants.
Shit, it's weird. I don't know. Is it that far behind for you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like right behind for me. Like, it's... Hold on. It just landed on Kenny now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I guess it is that far behind. Never mind. Jesus. Wow. Okay.
Everyone's favorite son.
Yeah. So, what I'm doing, and I guess what you guys are seeing since the stream is so far behind, yeah, so the delay's pretty bad now. It used to be really, really good, so... Like, when I started, the lag was maybe... It was maybe a couple seconds. Now it's, like, almost like 30 seconds-ish.
So it's your turn now?
Yeah, I'm just looking. I do like Nick Miller, but I can't get any more NXT talent. Tico, stop! No! Sorry. Go away. Go away. Go away.
Sorry, Papa, it's just we have some dog difficulties.
Some technical dog issues. Go away.
Hey, look, it's Miles! My son. I just saw. A white version of a Ricochet.
Ooh. You know what? Rey Mysterio just made his return to Monday Night Raw.
Oh, you dick.
I forgot I downloaded him. Those gloves don't exactly look
Alright, my turn.
accurate to what he wore, but...
Whew. This is gonna be hard.
Go away.
I'm gonna go with the man who started pimping. I'm gonna go with the Godfather.
So Papa Shango can't be chosen? Are you serious? You went with Godfather over Papa Shango?
Yeah, I don't care. I love the Godfather.
Alright.
Because pimping ain't easy. And I want all aboard the whole train.
Wow, okay.
All see all those hoes.
I would say I'm gonna take Jinder Mahal, but no, I'm not. I wanna take his belt, just not him. Um, I mean, he's the Raw general manager. May as well take him. Kurt Angle. Tico, come stop.
Oh.
Do I want Kurt Angle? Yeah. Kurt Angle, welcome to Raw. It's getting hard now because I don't know who's in the game. there's a crap ton of like people I hardly know things about, or I wasn't around when they were wrestling, so I don't know anything about them, or people I just don't care enough to know to put them onto the show. I know they're like, I can't say they're bad because they're probably not. Like, they could probably actually legitimately kick my ass in more ways than one, but
So my next pick is the Doctor of Thugonomics, the 2006 version of John Cena.
considering you can only use one version of the character, John Cena's on Raw.
Oh, I thought you said we can use like the Sting and stuff.
No. I said if there's more than one version of the character, go back and watch it if you're on the stream now, if you're watching this as a video, because I strictly remember saying the characters with more than one version of themselves, like Sting, Cena, and The Undertaker, you can only use one version. That's why I'm using 1998 Kane on Raw and not normal Kane, because 1998 Kane looks cooler.
Oh, okay, alright.
And John Cena's on Raw as his modern day version, so you can't have him.
I'm gonna go with.
That's why I was upset with you and you took Sting and wasted it.
Maharaja.
He's already on SmackDown. Good for you. But yeah, so that's why I was upset with you when you took Sting, because you took him. Not only did you take him, you wasted him. The cool Sting is 1998 Sting, or current day Sting. You wasted Sting.
Yeah. Alright, your turn.
Lex Luger.
Cole, give me a second, I'm gonna get cookies.
My next pick
I'm gonna go get cookies.
is the most extreme woman in sports entertainment,
Oh my god.
Lita.
Alright.
Talk about a women's division. Damn. The little women I have right now.
I'm gonna go with.
But
With Jacqueline.
Jacqueline?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacqueline.
Does she wear pants? No. Why does everyone I think not wear pants?
Yeah, she was.
No, she wears trunks with trunks with fishnets. She wore pants during the Royal Rumble.
Alright, give me a second.
Okay, Jake the Snake Roberts. So, I'm going to expand more on why I think, or on Jordan Bray's comment of, do you think Taker will cost Cena at the Elimination Chamber? As I said earlier on in the stream, and if you're watching it as a video, you've already heard it, and you can go back to when I said it. But I don't think Taker's going to cost Cena the victory. I think it's going to end up being more of Cena, in retaliation to losing, sets an open challenge. Who wants to face John Cena? The John Cena, the face of the WWE for well over a decade at WrestleMania. Who wants to stake their claim that they are better than John Cena? And all you hear is gong. And that's it. Only the gong. And maybe his music starts playing. Maybe the pyro goes off. But he doesn't show up. The show just ends. And on either SmackDown or Raw, the next night, or either the next night or the following SmackDown, we get more information on it because I don't see Taker appearing in the chamber, beating up Cena and leaving. There's no story for that. There's no reason for them to do it. But if Undertaker were to answer an open challenge, then it would give Cena at least somewhat of a reason to have that match. Because right now, what's the reason of that match? There isn't one. They're both over with the fans. It's the goddamn Undertaker and frickin' John Cena. So yeah, there's no real story to build with the Undertaker and Cena right now.
So good. I love that milk. Oh.
That is a weird thing to say once you come back. Anyway, so yeah, I was just rediscussing the Jordan Bray comment from earlier. Do you think Taker will cost Cena at the Elimination Chamber? I was just reiterating my point because there's no story they're building on. What's the point? Who wins in that scenario? It'll most likely be Undertaker that wins the match, but what's the point of the victory? Why? What's he proving to John Cena? What's John Cena proving by challenging anyone there? Because neither one has to get over with the fans. The reason you have an Undertaker match is for someone to get over. At this point, it's so that someone gets more popular. In the case of Bray Wyatt, he's the new face of fear. Roman Reigns he eliminated him from the Royal Rumble. Oh, it's my yard now, he says. Roman ended up proving it, and that's how Undertaker should have retired. There's no reason for Undertaker to come back. I would love Undertaker to come back, but he's too old. Mark Calloway is too old to come back and wrestle. He can do it. I'm sure he can, because fucking Vince McMahon was doing it well into that age, but there's no reason to. It's unfortunate, but... Oh, by the way, it's your pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm my pick.
Yeah, and I've been hovering over who it should be because you haven't completed a tag team yet.
Oh, so I'm gonna go with Jimmy Jam and Garvin.
Because if you want the Rock and Roll Express, you gotta have all three.
You mean the Fabulous Freebirds?
Yes. Yes, I did.
My next team I'm going for.
There you go. You can have them. You can't have the fucking Rock and Roll Express without... Yes, you can, actually. That's how you should have responded. You should have... I was like...
That's a rivalry.
Yeah, I was like, you could... Excuse me. You could... Your response to, you can't have the Rock and Roll Express without Jimmy Jam Garvin should have been, yes, you can, actually. And then that should have been it. Ooh, which version of Bret Hart do I want? I want Bret Hart, but which version? Pre-Montreal Screwjob? Montreal Screwjob. And Bradley's call just dropped. I just chose Bret Hart. Letting you know.
Go, pal, go.
It is your go. So I'm gonna assume you're going after the Rock and Roll Express?
Yep.
I forget their names, god damn it. I'll find it.
Robert Gibson.
Yeah.
And Buddy. And whoever his name is.
Robert Gibson.
I forget the other one.
Yeah. Sir, no, there's not another person to help. Oh, Ricky Morton. I knew that. No, why would he go to Raw? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm going to start completing the Hart Foundation. Jim the Anvil Neidhart is next. Damn it, I had 69 superstars. Alright, your pick.
The other member of the
I already gave.
Rumble-
Oh wait, no, I already gave you them, so I get a second pick. I basically, they were right there. I just gave them to you right away. British Bulldog.
Ricky Morton.
Yeah, British Bulldog is my next pick too. Just putting it out there. Completing the best tag team ever. Just kidding. But no, I know it. I found Ricky Morton right above it, and I didn't want to have to go back down there after picking Jim because I knew British Bulldog wasn't that far away from Jim, so I already selected him to SmackDown just so I could get the 2 in a row. So you got 2 in a row, then I got 2 in a row. But it technically wasn't 2 in a row. It was you got Robert, and then I got Jim. You got Ricky, but anyway, it worked out to be the same amount of thing. So I still have one more pick per. Well, I have way more than just one more person than you, but there's still a ton of modern day superstars attached to Raw that you haven't picked because I definitely shouldn't have. I definitely shouldn't have that many more people over you. Anyway, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go with Baron Corbin.
Should already be on SmackDown. He is, okay. Start going for blank people if you can. Like, I'm going to keep Big Show.
Okay. I'm gonna go with.
Or you can take people from Raw that haven't been said by me
Speaking
yet.
of break the losing streak, I'm gonna go with Kurt Hawkins.
Curtis Hawkins. Curtis? Does he still go by Curtis? Oh, Kurt.
No, it's Kurt
Has
Hawkins.
he ever gone by Curtis?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
If I could get the edge head.
You can make the Edge heads, but Edge is on fucking Raw, so it'd be really creepy.
I know.
Eddie on goddamn SmackDown. Have you reached your NXT limit yet?
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, with the
Remember, I took
with the Undisputed Era.
with the Red Dragon.
Yeah, Undisputed
They're
Era.
not Undisputed Era, they're the Red Dragon.
They're Undisputed Era in WWE. Thank you.
But in Ring of Honor, they're Red Dragon.
I don't give a flying fuck. This isn't Ring of Honor. This is the goddamn WWE.
There's a lot more than just WWE.
I don't care. Not right now, there's not. When I can go to Ring of Honor in a WWE video game, then the Ring of Honor exists in my WWE video game. But in my universe mode, there's only the one. Even though I'll probably make a shit ton of references to TNA during the actual matches. Oh yeah, you took the Hardys. I was like, what?
Yeah, I did.
It's okay. I got Cena, who the model from over a decade ago, for some reason looks exactly like he does in modern day, even though that's not true to how life works.
Yeah.
I don't know who I want. Because you took Kevin Owens.
I didn't take his best friend.
Yeah, but do I really want Sami Zayn?
I didn't take Sami Zayn, I didn't.
I said, do I want Sami Zayn, though? I'll take Maurice. I haven't done that yet. May as well. Miz and his wife.
Yeah, and his wife, yeah.
Or the Miz and Mrs. Is their new show, I guess?
Yep, and I'm gonna take Sami Zayn.
Okay, so he should be staying on SmackDown, yep. Oh, Rich Swann is supposed to be on 205 Live. Actually, how do you feel about having Rich Swann?
Awesome, because I can handle it.
No, I know,
I
but
can handle it. I can handle it.
so he was released due to what he did. I forget what physical abuse to his wife or something like that.
He had put his girlfriend or wife in a headlock.
Yeah, so it's not as bad as what Enzo is accused of doing. I don't know of any proof of it being falsified or if it's been proven true. I don't know of any of that, but I know for a fact the accusation itself of Enzo is enough for me to say no, I'm not putting him in this universe mode. Is the evidence of what Rich Swann did enough to take him out?
Well, a headlock is not as worse as like sexual.
No, that's true. That's true. It's not, but it is still abuse. So
I won't give him a title shot, like
no, it's do we keep him in entirely or do we let them or do we?
I love Rich Swann. And like,
Well, I know you love Enzo, but you're not arguing the fact that I took him out without even consulting you.
well, no, I'm not. I'm mad at Enzo
Yeah, so
because of what he did.
so keep Rich Swann on 205 Live.
Yeah, I'm keeping Rich Swann 205.
Okay, I'll agree with you. 'Cause
Enzo can like.
I'm in the gray area. I don't care whether we get rid of him or not. I never really got into his character. Because I never really watched 205 Live until after Neville left, and that kind of upset me a little bit.
I've seen Rich Swann in the Indies, and he's done like really damn good. But like, for him to like do something like that,
Yeah.
like that's kind of just out of the blue.
Raw's next pick is Randy Orton.
Or like,
It's probably not out of the blue. It's
motherfucker.
I'm gonna just give you a hint.
What?
Just look at the stream. After the excuse me.
Evolution?
No. Here's a hint of who you can get. One of your favorites.
One of my favorites. Oh wait, hold on.
Used to quote him all the time.
Oh, my next pick is Randy Macho Man. Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to keep Rhino. So it is now SmackDown's turn.
I'm going to keep Tamina.
Keep Tamina. You need to start taking people rather than keeping people. I mean, keeping them is better for when you actually do start taking. So yeah, that's fine. Where is she? I just want to show her face on camera. Damn it. Tamina, there she is. SmackDown Live, rank 7 for the Women's Championship. I'm going to keep Summer Rae. Even though she's been fired.
The cream of the crop. Oh man, freak out.
SmackDown, your
I'm
next
sorry.
pick.
Sorry, I had just
Your next pick.
My next pick is Big Cat.
Big Cass taking people from Raw finally. Fuck. People I'm not gonna use.
Yes.
Alright, who's even left? There has to be. Oh shit, there's probably a ton left. We're probably only at around 100 selected. Still.
You know we didn't say anything, right?
Hmm?
We didn't say one guy. The whole effing show. Da da da. Look on the camera, Cole.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't say Rob Van Dam.
We haven't taken him yet. I did talk about him earlier, I think. I did bring him up. And, yeah, I do want him over who I was about to pick, so yeah. Thanks for bringing it up.
You're welcome.
You were about to steal him out from under me. I was about to take...
I saw the guy.
Yeah, I was about to take Big Boss Man, and I was like... Oh yeah! As soon as you said the whole fucking show, I was like... Or the whole effing show, I was like... Oh yeah. Yeah.
My next pick is
Say,
the
Robin.
most bizarre wrestler of all time. It's
Again, taking people from Raw. There you go. I didn't pick him yet. See, the problem is with Raw, I don't know necessarily if I pick everyone I picked. Do I want to keep Heath Slater? No, I'm gonna pick Batista.
okay. My next pick is R-Truth.
Okay. What was it? Ron Killings is his real name?
Who? What?
R-Truth, isn't his name
Yeah,
like
Ron
Ron Killings? Killings?
Yeah, Ron Killings. The truth. Ron.
Apparently he and Vince McMahon are like best friends.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Like,
It'd be cool to get the Young Bucks.
yeah, like Vince apparently made a joke that at his funeral, R-Truth is going to be the one to wrap him underground while while he's being raised down or lowered down. I don't know when he made that joke, but apparently he made that to somebody and that got out somewhere. Or I definitely misremembering somebody's video of them making that joke.
You know what? If you can find these guys, I would want them to put them on SmackDown. The Young Bucks.
They're not in the game, but if I can find them.
I know I want to.
I suppose if I can find them, I have Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes, may as well. But it's my turn now, I guess.
Yes, it's your turn.
Oh, no, Embarrassed not supposed to be on Raw.
Because then I can have B. Elite. B. Elite.
Alright, Marcus Henry is staying on
Who's
Raw.
Marcus Henry?
Marcus Henry. I don't know, something about something about complete saying his full name is just wrong. Marcus.
Alright, my next pick is the Eater of Worlds. Bray Wyatt.
Brian?
Yeah, Bray Wyatt.
We're the Brian Kendrick.
I'm the man with the plan.
Oh, I think you're catching up finally. Hey, oh, Brian Kendrick's not supposed to be on Raw. Speaking of Brian
He's
Kendrick.
supposed to be on 205 Live.
She's still on SmackDown. I could take Brie. We will retain the Raw, or not the Raw Universal, the WWE Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Boo!
Yeah. Oh my god, my dog. Tico, stop! No.
Alright, my turn. For my pick, I'm going to take the Big Boss Man.
Which version?
Oh, what do I want? Do I want the friendly one? Or do I want the shield one?
The friendly one that beat people up with a nightstick on occasion, or do you want the shield?
Or the shield. I'm gonna take the shield one.
I mean, it's over it's over a decade before the shield was even an idea, but
What'd you say? Did you say faggot? Why do you call me a faggot? She called me a faggot. So yeah, I'm going with Shield Boss Man.
I mean, just because she's already on Raw and I was gonna pick her anyway. Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox. Can't get that out of my head. With Namdar. Like Alicia Fox.
Who's your next pick, friendo?
My next pick. Oh. Dana Brooke.
Daniela Brooke.
Yep.
Taken away from Raw. Go beat my enemy. She has an enemy, apparently. Who's her enemy? Emma. Emma's her enemy.
Oh.
That could be interesting.
Very, very interesting. Your turn.
I'm gonna take Corey Graves, even though it's gonna be weird.
You're gonna take Corey Graves.
I am going to take Corey Graves. So there's 105 competitors between our two shows. 29 superstars on NXT and 205 Live. Plus the it's 129 plus 5 is 134. So yeah, what the hell? And that's with custom characters downloaded.
Yep.
Oh, because we're not... No, because... Okay, I'm so confused. There's not as many characters as they said they were, or we're real dumb. And it's also... It also might be for the fact that we're limiting to one version, and there's like 5 versions of Sting. So... your turn.
Alright, my turn. Who do I want? Whew. This is hard, bruh.
Yeah, at this point it is.
Like...
not necessarily.
I'm gonna pick Chris Jericho.
Which version? I have 3. I have Alpha Chris Jericho, I have current in-game Chris Jericho, and I have Chris Jericho 2000.
Alpha Chris Jericho.
So I have to deactivate this Chris Jericho. Give me a second. Deactivated. This Chris Jericho, which, mind you, she doesn't actually say Jericho. She says Chris Jerry Cole.
Jerry Cole.
Because, I guess Jericho isn't a name JoJo's allowed to say and create a character. Who am I? Hold on. I mean, I don't necessarily want him on Raw because of how I know you feel about him, but Daniel Bryan is still empty.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I still have the Revival, even though I don't necessarily know if I want them. Actually, I'm gonna go from the top down before I make my pick, and I'm gonna say who still has to be picked.
Okay.
Albert,
Albert, yep.
Alundra Blaze, Andre the Giant. Technically, I'm not gonna say custom characters. Bam Bam, Beth Phoenix, Bo Dallas, Booker T, Brie Bella, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Bushwhacker Butch, Cactus Jack, Mankind, or Dude Love. Cedric is a cruiserweight. I mean, he's not on Raw anymore. Cesaro, have I completed the bar?
No, you haven't.
Okay, so when I'm done reading them out, it's gonna be your pick. I just completed the bar. Chad Gable. Chad Gable still hasn't been picked.
So I could, ooh. I could get American Alpha.
Yeah, you could. They're both on SmackDown already, so I don't have to do any switching. Curtis Axel hasn't been said. Daniel Bryan, Darren Young, Dash Wilder, DDP, Diesel, Ziggler. Again, Dude Love wasn't said. Dusty Rhodes, Earthquake. Oh, wait, no, she's in NXT. Emma. Oh, Enzo. And I'm going to get rid of, like I said. Epico. Eric Rowan. Greg Valentine. I haven't said Heath Slater yet.
Yeah, you gotta complete.
Oh, Jack Gallagher has to be taken off Raw.
It's not too far live.
Yeah. Again, Jason Jordan, JBL.
I'm just gonna say this.
Hold on. What?
But I'm going to put Miles on 205 Live.
We're not at that stage yet.
Oh, sorry.
That's why I haven't been saying our custom characters' names. Carl Anderson or Luke Gallows. Again, I don't know if I said Luke Gallows. Kerry Von Erich, Kevin Nash, and I guess Kerry and Kevin Von Erich, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, The Ascension, Connor or Victor. I guess I said Kurt Angle.
Yes,
I
but you
forget.
took Kurt Angle.
Yeah, Larry Zbyszko hasn't been chosen yet. Lex Luger, Bushwhacker Luke, Luke Gallows, Luke Harper hasn't been said yet. Again, Mankind hasn't been said yet. Mr. McMahon hasn't been said yet. Mr. Perfect hasn't been said yet. Oh, that's who I should have won a tag team. I should have picked Team 6-1. Papa Shango was said because the other version of him is the Godfather. Primo, like I said before. Ravishing Rick Rude hasn't been taken.
Oh crap!
Razor Ramon hasn't been taken. Shaken. Ric Flair. Ricky the Model Martel. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Jesus. Big names we haven't picked yet.
Yeah.
Who's next? Samoa Joe hasn't been said yet. Surprisingly, I haven't reclaimed him. Scott Dawson, Scott Hall, Shane McMahon, Shawn Michaels. What?
Damn.
Shinsuke hasn't been said yet. Sin Cara hasn't been said yet. Stephanie, Stone Cold.
Steve Austin.
Yeah, or Stunning.
Or Stunning.
Yeah, so Stone Cold or Steve hasn't been said yet. Psycho Sid, Tatanka, Tatsumi Fujinami, Titus O'Neil, Ty Dillinger, Tyler Breeze, Typhoon, Tyson Kidd, Ultimate Warrior.
Shit, I still got.
Jesus,
Finish up.
Vader, Victor, and Xavier Woods all haven't been said. So anyone I basically just said is free game. So Cesaro is going to Raw. So your next pick.
I'm gonna finish Breezango with Tyler Breeze.
Tyler Breeze is staying on SmackDown. Stone Cold Steve Austin is coming to Raw.
Nakamura staying on SmackDown.
Good. Kind of want Tatanka for no reason other than just so I can say Tatanka.
Tatanka.
I'm literally getting Tatanka just so I can say Tatanka. Tatanka.
I'm gonna go with Rick, the Model Martel.
Okay. That's a pretty good model, Mark Rick too. Oh, not SmackDown, thank you. I'm gonna go with. Okay, this is the big question. Do I want the NWO or do I want the Click? Well, it's the Outsiders because Hulk Hogan's not in the game. I want the Outsiders.
Razor Ramon.
I want the Outsiders. I want Scott Hall.
So no Razor Ramon then?
Nope, Scott Hall.
Alright. Alright, for me, I'm gonna pick Samoa Joe.
Joe. I'm gonna go complete and grab Kevin Nash.
I'm gonna complete
We've been doing this for like 2 hours.
Titus Worldwide. So I'm gonna have Titus O'Neil.
Oh, I just passed him hella far. Okay. I'm gonna complete D-Generation X and go after Shawn Michaels, even though my Triple H is fucking well over a decade older than the version of than Shawn that's gonna be in the game. I want this version is an enemy of Stone Cold, so I'm gonna go with 1997.
I'm gonna go with Ty Dillinger.
Okay, so he stays on SmackDown.
Yeah.
How did neither one of us take Stone Cold yet? Like, up until I just did.
I don't know.
I suppose Stephanie. I don't know if I said Stephanie when I was naming them, but. uh. I'm going to complete the new deck
Alright.
with Xavier.
With Alundra Blaze.
Alundra Blaze.
Alundra Blaze.
Alundra Blaze. Where did you go? I probably passed you. Alundra Blaze. I keep passing you. There you go. She's the one that dropped the women's belt in the trash can at WCW.
Mundo.
I know my trivia. I'm good at that. I want Tyson Kidd.
Ooh.
I like Tyson Kidd. And it looks a lot like Tyson Kidd.
I want Talia.
Like that's a really good model for a guy that doesn't wrestle anymore. Meanwhile, freaking Naomi just looks like generic black lady #1, and I'm not saying like that to be racist. Like, and Natty looks like she's on crack. Like, Neville.
On fire.
Okay.
I want Natalia.
You have Natalia, so Natalia stays. I guess I'll get Ric Flair 1991. Or do I want 1988? Neither one really matters. Do I want 1988 or 1991 Ric Flair? Do I want... Yeah, that's probably great to hear on the stream. Warning next time so I can mute your mic. 1991 Ric Flair.
I'm gonna go with Ricky. The Dragon. Stay pumped.
Which one?
Which ones are there?
1991 and 1994.
1991 and 1994.
1994. Who's enemies with stunning Steve Austin.
I want 1994.
I guess I will keep Scott Dawson.
Okay. I'm gonna take Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows. Taking people off my hands. Ooh, actually, that might be our first trade. And then I guess with him, I will keep Dash Wilder.
And then with me,
Carl Anderson, yeah, I was on my way to it.
I'm gonna take Carl Anderson.
Do I want the Von Erichs? No, not really. I want the Ascension? No.
I want the Von Erichs.
Okay, you can have the fucking Von Erichs. I would like Luke Harper.
Oh, shit.
Would you like Luke Harper that badly?
No, I was just fucking around.
I was gonna say, you can have him if you want him, but...
I got Braun and I got Bray.
Do you want to create the Wyatt family that bad? I'll let you take him, I'll just take...
No, I don't. No.
Okay. Are you sure? You seem quite upset.
I'm sure.
Okay. Your pick then.
Bushwhacker Butch.
Okay.
and Bushwhacker Luke.
Yeah, but one at a time here, boy.
Okay, sorry.
Cactus Jack.
Or do you want Mankind? Or do love?
I want Mankind. What am I talking about?
Alright.
His allies are himself. Oh my god, that's so sad. Oh, under allies, it's Cactus Jack and Dude Love in the level 4 and level 2 spots. That's kind of sad. Your turn. Fuck.
Bushwhacker Luke.
Yeah. his allies are himself. See, I'm choosing the good cane over this cane. Good cane. Bad cane. Good cane. Hi, random lady.
Your turn.
Yes, I do know that. Do I? No, I don't really want to keep Heath Slater.
You keep Rhino on them.
Yeah, do I keep Heath Slater to... Or, yeah, I guess I'll keep Heath Slater.
Okay. I'm going to keep Happy Colo.
Okay. Then I will take Eric Rowan.
And then I will keep Primo Colo.
Okay, I will keep Emma.
I will take Dusty Rhodes.
Problem is, are we ever gonna actually use all the old people we're taking?
Probably.
Maybe. Maybe. Like,
Maybe.
did you take Titus?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I was just wondering. I will keep Bo Dallas.
Oh, why? Okay, I will take DDP.
DDP, which version?
So wait.
I'm guessing which one version's a heel, one version's not. 1992 and 1998.
I'll go with
1992 looks like the heel.
1998.
1998. He's not wearing a cool jacket in this picture, though. That's the only reason. Then I will hold on to Curtis Axel. Miz and the Miz Taraj.
To Daniel Bryan.
Well, you'll get Daniel Bryan. He's not actually assigned to any shows right now.
Okay, well, I'll take Daniel Bryan.
Daniel! Daniel, you're allowed to wrestle!
Yippee!
Gets in ring, breaks neck. Shit!
Shit!
Whose idea?
Call the medic.
Bring help! 911! 911!
Your turn.
I already kept Cesaro. What? Buddy Roberts isn't on Raw.
Yeah, I did Buddy Rogers.
Yeah, no. Buddy Roberts, no, because that doesn't make any sense. I accidentally put him on Raw. My mistake.
You dick.
I gave him back. Didn't want him in the
alright.
Didn't want him in the first place. Again, I did it with Alundra Blaze too.
What the fuck?
Guess we're gonna have to go.
You're such an ass.
I guess so. What the fuck?
You fucking asshole.
Yes, I am. Jesus. And I haven't taken TJP off as many times as I've traveled. Passed by him. I will. I can't decide. This is very hard. I will. Hold on to. I think we're pretty much through the roster. I think people that are on shows are from the shows they're on. Yeah. So I think at this point we are selecting people that aren't on shows already.
Yep.
I mean, there's the few that aren't selected, like, or the few that are selected that aren't on shows, like Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, and Jason Jordan. But
Yeah.
have I said I'll hold on to Heath Slater? I don't know yet. I probably have, like twice, and we just keep forgetting about it. But I can't remember.
Mhm.
Have I said yes that I'm holding on to him?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Greg Valentine's cool.
Greg the Hammer Valentine, yeah. Ooh, Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, we didn't say Dolph.
And he's going after AJ right now, so.
But I don't want him. If you want him, go for it.
Taking him. But
My turn.
do you have Shinsuke? Did you say Shinsuke?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Tatsumi Fujinami.
Tatsumi Fujinami.
Fujinami.
I will take Psycho Sid.
Okay.
Oh, you have the larger roster right now, 71.
Woohoo.
But that probably includes people like Eric Rowan and the American Alpha people.
Okay, I'm gonna keep Chad Gable.
Okay, you're going to keep Chad Gable. I'm going to take Stephanie McMahon.
And then I'm gonna take Jason Jordan.
Okay. And that means... Have you chosen Sin Cara yet?
No, I haven't.
Do you think he would do good on 205 Live?
I think he would.
He's going to 205 Live.
Yeah.
It's only a 13-person show right now. Jane still has to be chosen. That's interesting.
Okay, whose turn is it now? Yours?
Yeah, still mine. 205 Live doesn't count as my turn. Counts as our turn, so it was a team effort. Ravishing Rick Rude to complete the original DX.
Oh, nice.
Because if you didn't know, he basically was part of DX for a while.
I'm gonna go with
Speaking of DX, their music's playing.
the biggest ass in WWE. Rikishi.
You want Ricky Rishi?
I want Rikishi.
You want Rikishi?
Freaky shit, yep, I do.
Yeah, and now we have identical rosters at 71 each, but that has to change. Yeah, I kind of want Roderick Strong, but he's on 205 Live, so...
If you want Roger, go for it.
No, he's on 205 Live. Plus, he would end up being one of my NXT call-ups, and I'm already at my 5.
Oh yeah, you're already at 5, yeah.
Same thing with Neville. I was gonna say Neville, and then I was like, wait, he's not NXT. He's 205.
Yep.
Like, look at that man, Neville. It sounds super weird. I'm like, I want Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Vincent Kennedy, my man?
Yeah, so 71, 71, 17, 13. That's 100 and... Oh, wait, plus McMahon. Hold on, I'm going to do this. 72, 71, 17, 13. 72, 71, that's 143. Plus the 30 from NXT and 205 Live, so 143 plus 173. So we're at 173 right now, which is a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Okay, your pick.
My pick.
We've been doing this for like 2 hours. Like, it's 6 o'clock right now almost.
I'm trying to think.
If you need me to go back through the remaining people, I can.
Yeah, let's go for the many people.
Okay, starting from A, I don't know how many are up here. Albert. Andre the Giant. Bam Bam Bigelow. Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix.
You want Beth Phoenix?
That's my next pick.
So you're not letting husband and wife be with each other? Okay.
Alright, fine. Okay.
No, you can have her. You can have her. I don't care. I was making a joke. I have Lita anyway.
Okay.
Booker hasn't been picked yet. I'm actually genuinely curious who's left. Brie Bella technically hasn't been said yet. For now, she's on SmackDown. Brutus the Barber Beefcake, which... No, not yet. I won't pick
Brody Valentine?
It's Brody Van Bentham. It's Brody.
Brody Valentine was like a...
No. Stranger, I guess. He's not ready to be picked yet. DDP was picked. Diesel is already in a version. Typhoon and Earthquake.
Darren Young.
Darren Young, yeah. I guess I completely ran over him. Enzo, I guess, but he's not being selected.
Earthquake, Typhoon.
Yeah, Earthquake, Typhoon, like I said. Oh, I already chose Eric Rowan, I guess. Thought he was empty still.
Yes, you did.
Greg the Hammer Valentine. JBL.
Nick Roberts.
Yep, Kerry and Kevin Von Erich. The Ascension.
Yep.
Larry Zbyszko. Lex Luger. Mr. Perfect. Wait, who? What? The Rockers are the Rockers. The Rock and Roll Express? are your number one contenders
LOL.
for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Yeah, oh my god, okay. Shane McMahon hasn't been picked yet.
Yep.
I mean, he may as well go to Raw with the rest of the McMahons. Unless you want him, you can have him. Fuck, I don't care. I don't like him. It's the worst part
I
about
love Shane. Shane's my
the
man.
worst part about SmackDown, and there's a lot wrong with SmackDown. Typhoon, like I said, Ultimate Warrior.
Whatever you said, Typhoon.
Yeah, no, I said Earthquake and Typhoon. We haven't selected Natural Disasters yet, either one of us, but
Delta Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. I'm debating what Undertaker I want to take. I know I'm taking Undertaker. Number 69, Vader, and like I said, the Ascension, which is Connor and Victor, and that seems to be it. I want Ultimate Warrior because it's still my pick.
Damn it!
That's why I did it, so I knew who I was able to pick from.
I want the Ultimates with me and him.
Your pick.
My turn.
Yeah.
Shane McMahon.
Shane O'Mac. Where?
Here comes the money.
Shane McMahon, you can have him. The good McMahons are on Raw. I will go for a man known as Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam Bigelow is going to Raw. I'm trying to get this over with. This is a long ass fucking draft.
Vader's going to SmackDown.
Who?
Vader.
Vader is going to SmackDown. I keep forgetting he was like blonde and or ginger. I can't remember all that well.
I think it was a ginger.
Yeah, that kind of looks like a gingy blonde color coming through his mask. I want Typhoon.
Ooh. I want the 8th wonder of the world. Andre the Giant.
Where'd he go, Andre? There you are.
What? Oh, I gotta go for supper.
No, that's gonna break up the illusion. Earthquake is going to Raw.
Albert's going to SmackDown.
Okay, hold on. I'll make this really quick. Just tell them a minute.
A minute, Danny.
Sign show SmackDown. Who else is left?
Albert.
Albert is on SmackDown. Booker is going to Raw.
Okay.
The Ascension can stay. Do you want the Ascension on SmackDown?
Yes, I do.
Okay, they can stay. That means there's 2 empty spots for Raw real quick. Will be filled by Brutus the Barber Beefcake and
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
yes. I can't remember any other names.
Now can we begin on the custom guys?
I don't remember any other names that were left out though. The Von Erichs are both yours.
The Von Erichs? Yep, okay, I'll take the Von Erichs.
You said you wanted them, so you can have them.
I love them.
Jesus Christ, hurry up. Alright, when the Ascension's yours, Lex Luger can be one of mine, I guess.
Yep.
I have a couple more than you, I think, but that, I don't know why that is.
And is that it?
Maybe? We did start picking people that didn't have a name next to them. I'll know once I start getting closer to the bottom. I'm only in the R's right now. You did say Shinsuke?
Yep, I took Shinsuke.
Okay, just re-clarifying really quick. Jeez, we've run out.
Coming.
Yeah, I think that's it. Hold on.
I gotta go for this.
Yeah, that seems to be it. Let me just do a.
Well, we take a quick commercial break, everybody.
No, that I think is the draft. Oh, we'll put us where we want to go after. It doesn't. We don't necessarily have to be in the draft.
Yep. So I think that's it then.
Yeah, hold on. I'm doing a really quick run through, seeing if a face pops up that I know doesn't have a show.
Quickly.
Yeah, I'm going fast enough that I can get their face and recognize the stuff next to them. JBL. He'll go to Raw.
JBL, okay.
He'll go to Raw because I need. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You can go to SmackDown so that we have even enough numbers. Okay, keep going. That's John Cena, Kane. Larry Zbyszko can go to SmackDown to have even numbers.
Yep.
He's a good talent. You shouldn't argue that anyway. Mankind's on Raw. Mickey James is on Raw. Blank one with Miles. Mr. Perfect can be one of the legends going to NXT. We're both at 80, and I think 80 is a huge enough roster for our shows.
Yep.
Papa Shango is the same guy as the Godfather. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's on SmackDown. And oh wait, that blank one was Shawn Michaels. So that's like all the different versions of Sting. Stone Cold's on Raw. TJP.
Yes, Daddy. Okay, I gotta go first.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, I gotta go.
Alright, go. Alright, everyone, thank you for tuning in. This stream went way longer than I thought it was. Go.
I'm going.
Sorry, I'll close it off. Sorry again, everyone, for that little stint. He had to go for dinner, and I was holding him up. Anyway, that's why we started rushing at the end. This ended up being way longer than I intended it to be. So if you were looking for a quick stream just for the draft, I'm sorry we couldn't provide that. But next time you will see the massive Raw and the massive SmackDown starting shows, which will each compose of 7 matches each. You will see NXT most likely be upgraded to a 7-match show, and you will see 205 Live have 5 matches each. It's going to be a little hard to start off. I don't know when the next stream will be. I don't know any of that really. But hey, if you enjoyed the stream, thank you so much for watching. And as I said, it took way too long. I thought this was going to be quick, but I didn't realize there were so many characters in the game. Last time we did this, we were kind of screwing around, and we did it really quick. But we actually I was thinking about it, and we forgot about a ton of people half the time. I kept forgetting whether I chose Heath Slater or not. So we ended up deciding 80 on Raw, 80 on SmackDown for a solid 160 on the main roster, and the 18 and 13 on NXT and 205 Live. I'm sure that's not everybody. Like the whole game, it's like 200 people, but that's accounting every single different version of the character. So I'm not too sure how many are left that we left unscathed. Me scrolling through, I didn't see anybody left. So that's the end of the stream for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll always see you next time. So again, guys, I would like to say thank you for watching and goodbye.